The idea is that this is online. All right. So internet dating, this is online. Okay. So Hannah, do you think internet dating is a good idea or not a good idea? What do you think?
Good idea.
No, okay. Why do you think it's a good idea?
Because I can learn English when the school stop.
Okay. So you can learn English while meeting a person. Is that what you mean?
Pardon?
But here, dating, Hannah, is not chatting. It's different.
Ah.
Do you know the difference between dating and chatting?
No.
Okay, so chatting is only talking. This is the meaning of chatting. It's just talking. But dating, it means maybe it's a date. Do you know what a date means?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is internet dating. It means meeting people, maybe people you like. Maybe this is when young people, for example, young men meet young women. Do you get the idea?
Yes.
It's men meeting women or women meeting men. This is the meaning of dating. So, and actually, in today's lesson, we will see how Jackie, she met people online. So she met the first person, and they had a cup of coffee, and after that, she met the second person. All right. So this is an example of dating. Do you get the idea, Hannah?
Yes.
All right. Do you think it's a good idea dating online? Is it a good idea, or do you think maybe in person it's better?
Good idea.
Okay. Why do you think it's a good idea?
Because anybody meet friends or other family with the internet.
Right. So maybe you can meet. Maybe you can meet a person can meet a wife or a husband online, so you can know the person, and maybe if you like them, you can stay with them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know anybody who met their partner on the internet? Do you know anybody who met maybe a wife or a husband online on the internet and then they met in real life?
Yes, met my sister.
Ah, you mean your sister met her husband on the internet? And did she marry him?
Yes.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Hi, Suhaib. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, what about you? We're talking about internet dating, and here Hannah had some very interesting opinions. She said it's a good idea, and she also knows a person who met someone online, and now they're married. What's your opinion, Suhaib? What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea dating
Yes,
online?
a good idea.
Why do you think it's a good idea? In your opinion?
Because you meet good people on the internet.
Okay, so maybe you can meet good people on the internet, but I think even in normal life you can meet good people, right? Or do you think it's easier on the internet?
Yes, it's easy on the internet.
Okay, do you know anybody who met their partner on the internet? Do you know anybody who married someone after they met
No, I
on
don't
the
know.
internet? You don't?
No.
Okay. What about internet dating in your country? Is it popular? Do you think it's popular?
Yes.
Can you tell me what internet dating means exactly? What do you think it means? Is it the same as internet chatting or not the same?
Yes, it's the same.
Okay. Who can tell me the difference between internet chatting and internet dating? What's the difference? What do you think? Let's see. Hello, Neiruz. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm all right, thanks. So what do you think here? What's your opinion on this?
I think it's different between the dating and the chatting.
All right.
Maybe dating يعني chat through the like camera, maybe with camera or something like that.
Okay. Okay, but I think even chatting, you can also use the camera and voice, right?
Yes, but normal chatting like every day يعني, not like dating maybe.
Okay. So
days يعني make an like appointment or like that days يعني to I don't know يعني how.
Okay, but what's the goal of dating and what's the goal of chatting?
To know each other.
This is for chatting or dating?
For dating.
Okay, so internet dating, it means the people want to know each other, right?
Yes.
But why do they want to know each other? What's the point? For what?
Maybe for marriage, for sometimes مثلا not in the same country.
Exactly,
I think that
right.
I don't know.
You're right. This is the idea of internet dating. So internet dating, it means the goal is usually marriage or a relationship or engagement or something, right? But chatting, it means maybe you're just meeting friends, maybe you want to practice your English or or your French or your Arabic or another language maybe. So Neiruz, in Arabic, how would you translate internet dating? How would you translate it?
Internet dating. No, how to translate that? I don't know.
Okay.
لقاء يعني مش عارف.
مواعدة.
مواعدة, yes. Yeah, so that's right, Najat. So the goal of internet dating is romantic, like Rashid said in the beginning. So this is the meaning of dating. So the goal is romance, a relationship, marriage, engagement, whatever, right? This is called internet dating. So here, but before we talk more in detail, I'm not sure if this is true or not in your country. Do you think it's popular in Libya? Is internet dating popular in Libya or not popular? What do you think, Najat? Do you think it's popular in Libya, internet dating?
It depends on the person. So, yes.
It depends on the person.
They have a value or not.
If the person has a value or not.
Yes.
But do you know any people who met online and maybe got married and started a real relationship after meeting online?
Yes, but male, not female.
Okay. So you know males who met
a neighboring colleague met some Libyan lived in UK.
But this was not in Libya. This was in the UK.
Yeah, no, they live here. And their wife is in the UK.
But when they started dating online, were they in the same country or in different countries?
No.
So they're still in different countries.
Yes. Started here, London, travel.
But this is, I don't know. I don't think this is dating, because dating is usually the opposite. You meet online, then you get married.
Yes. Since about 10 years ago, just start happen here.
But did they know each other before they met online?
No.
Ah, okay, that's it. Yeah. So this is the meaning of internet dating. It means you meet online and then you meet
among the male, not the female.
Yeah, but males will meet females. Right?
Yes.
So it means it's the same for both.
I know my example from my neighbor too. Two male neighbors married the same sister, two sisters. Live in UK.
Ah, okay, I see what you mean. So you're saying that the example you know was a male who met someone.
Yes, online, yes.
All right, okay, so this is a great answer. This is an example what the lesson is about. But before we talk in more detail about this, let's quickly review some of the things we covered in our last lesson, okay? So in our last lesson, very quickly, we talked about, if you remember, coincidences, right? So we talked about coincidences, which are strange things that usually happen. So happen at the same time or happen repetitively in the same place. So this is called a coincidence. We talked about a few examples, the story of the woman Alice and Roger. So Alice saved Roger when he was a boy. And who did Roger save later, after 9 years? Who did he save from drowning?
Alice's husband.
Yeah, exactly.
Alice's husband.
Yeah, he saved Alice's husband, right? So the boy, after 9 years, he saved her husband. And in the second story, who can tell me what was the coincidence? What was the thing in common in all the people who survived? What was the thing in common? Who can remember in the second story? What was it, Abdullah? In the second story, can you remember? There was something that all the people who survived the drowning had. What was the thing in common in all the people who survived the sinking ship, Abdullah? What is it?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. What was it? Was it the food they liked? Was it the country they were from? Or
the
was
name,
it...
Which one?
Number
the
two,
name.
the second story. What was the thing in common? So the thing in common was the name, right, Abdullah? So
Yes.
all of them, all of the people who survived, they were called Hugh Williams. In all the accidents, it's the same name. The person who had this name survived. So we talked about that. And we also talked about the third story. We also discussed these adjectives, which are quite important. And so we agreed that very surprising. Who can tell me some of the words which have the meaning of very surprising? So we have amazing, and what else?
Unexpected.
Not exactly.
Well, again.
So okay, so the question is, we need an adjective which has the same meaning as very surprising.
Like
amazing.
Amazing is one of them, yes. What's the other one?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Not exactly, no, because unbelievable, it means difficult to believe. This is the next one. This is D. So unbelievable, it means very difficult to believe. Unexpected. Unexpected, it means you don't expect it to happen. This is B. Oh, sorry, it's my mistake. Very surprising only has one
meaning.
Yeah, one meaning, one answer.
Yes, that's why we didn't understand what.
Yeah, sorry, it was my
Yes,
fault. Yeah. So very surprising, it only has the meaning amazing. And part B, like Hannah said, yes, you don't expect it to happen. This is unexpected, of course, unexpected, something unexpected. And I think Suhaib answered very difficult to believe. We have unbelievable, but there's another word which has the same meaning of very difficult to believe. What's the other word?
Incredible.
Incredible, right? So we have incredible and unbelievable. Both of these words have the same meaning of very difficult to believe. Right. And the last two, we use this to talk about things which are very unusual. So which words can we use for something very unusual?
Unusual, very unusual.
Selma, what do you think? A word which has the meaning of very unusual. Two words actually we have. What are the two words?
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary, yes. Extraordinary is one
Strange.
of them. And strange, right? So we have strange and extraordinary. Okay, so these were the adjectives. But does anybody have an interesting coincidence story maybe in your life or something you've experienced, a very strange coincidence? Does anybody have any of these stories? Maybe Suhaib, do you have any coincidences that happened in your life? Something you remember?
No, I don't.
No. What about you, Rashid? Are there any coincidences in your life? Something that you remember?
No, I don't remember.
No. Anybody has any stories? What about you, Najat? Maybe you have some interesting coincidences because you believe in karma and what goes around comes around and universal energy. And so I'm sure, I'm sure there are many coincidences.
I accept all the events around me.
You accept all events. You accept them.
Yes, yes. No reply.
But you replied, right? Okay.
No reaction for any.
Okay, that's a good thing. I think that's a very positive mindset. It's a very positive attitude. But
take a deep breath and meditate, just leave it on God.
That's excellent. That's great. But any of these things that happened, do you think? Did you feel? I mean, was it like a coincidence? Any of these things that happened around you, these events, was any of them a coincidence?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us one of them?
No.
No?
You know, some.
Is it private? Is it personal?
With Siham, you remember with Siham, my soulmate.
Siham was your soulmate?
No, Zoommate.
Zoommate? Siham was your Zoommate.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember what the coincidence was, but at least you have an example, so that's great.
Another time.
Yeah, another time. Okay. What about Nairuz? Do you have any interesting coincidences that happened in your life?
Or maybe I don't remember.
Maybe you forgot about
I'm searching in my mind, but nothing. No.
Yeah. Okay. So this was our last lesson, and of course we listened to this very nice story, which is also a nice coincidence about Anthony Hopkins and how he found the book that the author George Pfeiffer lost 2 years ago, and Anthony found it. And this is interesting because Anthony was playing the part in the movie, which was based on the book, right? So it's also a nice story. So we talked about that in our last, in our last lesson, I mean, we talked about the pronunciation of schwa in weak forms. And remember, we also mentioned that weak forms are much more common than strong forms. This means in spoken English, you are more likely to hear weak forms, like, for example, of, was, were, from. These are much more common to hear than and, to, of, was, were, from. So the weak form is more common. Who can tell me, how do we use so, while, until, when, because? I'd like some examples. Let's have a few examples here.
To link sentence.
Very good, Suhaib. Correct. This is the main idea. We use them to link sentences. Can you give me an example with any one of them? You can choose any of the linking words. It's up to you. So, or wife, or while, until, when, because. Choose any of them. Suhaib.
Okay. I don't go to the school. I didn't go to the school today because I was ill.
Great, good example. I didn't go to school today because I was ill. This is a good example. So you used because. Nice. I was ill. Okay, Abdullah. Can you use any other example? You can use so, while, until, and when.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tell.
Okay, which one do you want to use?
I want to use till.
Until. Okay. So it means talk about
Yes.
something that
I know.
that needs time to finish. Something that you won't finish before some time. Something like this. يعني تتكلم مثلا على حاجة مش حتتم لوقت معين أو حتى يجي وقت تاني أو حاجة زي كده.
I tell him about the question because it is hard.
هذه را until مش معناها tell مش نفس الشيء. tell معناها هي اللي أنت تدعو عليها اللي هي يقول، لكن until معناها حتى. So here in number 3, they didn't start making the film until 2 years later. يعني ما بدوش في الفيلم حتى سنتين تانيات، حتى يعني إلى نعرفش كيف نترجمها. They didn't start making the film until 2 years later. ما بدوش في الفيلم حتى بعد ساعتين، إلى سنتين تانيات يعني. This is the idea.
They didn't play the game until 2 weeks. 2 weeks later.
Okay, let's change it a little bit. So you can say they didn't play the game. They didn't play the game until
2 weeks later.
2 weeks ago. Okay, that's okay. All right, thanks, Abdullah. Let's see someone else.
You forget didn't.
I forgot didn't. All right. Okay, Hannah, can you give us an example?
While.
While, okay.
While I was walking to my school, I met my old friend.
Very good. While I was walking to school, that's a nice example. Walking to school, I met my old friend. School, I met my old friend. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we only have when and so left. Let's see. Rashid? Where's Rashid? I think he disconnected. Here you are. Rashid?
Yes.
Okay, so you can choose.
I will take so.
Okay, go ahead.
I was watching TV and I heard something in the kitchen, so I went to the kitchen.
Okay, that's good. So you can say, I was watching TV. I was watching TV and heard a noise in the kitchen. So I went there to check it, for example. Right? This is a good example. All right, so last linking word, connecting word, we have when. Let's see someone else. Selma, can you use when in an example?
Okay. When I
Okay, when you were. Okay, let's write the beginning. So when I was
getting up early.
When I was getting up, for example.
Early, I saw sunshine.
Okay, I saw when I was getting up today. I saw the sunrise. It's a good example. When I was waking, getting up today. It's a good example. Right? Salma? Yeah, when I was getting up today, I saw the sunrise. So the idea you can see in all these examples, الشيء المشترك بيناتهم اللي هو ربط جزئين من الجملة. يعني في الحقيقة كل جزء is separate. So الجزء اللي قبل so Hopkins wanted to read the book. He went to London to buy a copy. يعني هاتوا جملتين يعني مفصولات لولا so ربطتهم. And this is the idea. So in all examples we do the same thing. Okay, so I think that's enough. We can go back to yes.
We can't say I want to speak English, so I have to practice it.
That's a good example. That's an excellent example. I want to speak English, so I have to practice it. Yeah, that's a good example. Or you can say, I have to practice English because I want to learn it.
We can diverse.
Yeah, we can do it in reverse. So and because are like opposites.
Yes.
Right? So you can do it either way, and you can switch the because and the so. All right, so I think it's enough revision. So we can talk about our topic. So we understood what internet dating means. We talked a little bit about internet dating and internet dating in Libya, whether it's popular, not popular. So we talked a little bit about that. But now we're going to talk about Jackie. Can you see Jackie? This is Jackie's photo. Can you see her?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is Jackie's profile. Okay. So this is like a dating site. So it's like Facebook, but for dating. Do you get the idea? So this means you put your personal information. You can talk about yourself. And you can also talk about who you want to meet. Do you get the idea? So I want you to read the profile. So take a minute, read Jackie's dating profile, read it. And after you finish it, just tell me you finished and we can answer the questions, okay? So take a minute, read this first, and then we can start. Okay, have you finished reading Jackie's profile?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's answer a few questions about Jackie. So I'd like you to tell me true or false, okay? So the first thing is Jackie is very tall. So this is, of course, false. It's not true, right? She's not very tall. How tall is she?
Yes.
How tall is Jackie?
160.
169.
Is that tall? 169, is it tall? Is it very tall?
No.
130.
But in Libya, is it tall or is it normal or is
No.
it short or is it average?
Normal.
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 We are tall.
Tall?
We are very tall.
Libya short.
Libya very tall?
No, normal, I think.
But for a girl, not for a boy. This is a girl. So
Yes, I know.
yeah, I think it's even Libya. It's okay. It's not too tall, but it's not. Of course, it's not short.
It's normal.
Yeah, maybe average or a little bit above average. Maybe a little bit above average for Libya. Anyways, so number 2, she's definitely looking for a husband.
It's true.
No.
True.
He is
Is it
single.
true?
Because
False.
she's looking for friendship and maybe more.
But does this mean definitely looking for a husband?
No.
I think no, right? Because she
Maybe
said
no.
No,
Yes, maybe
she said friendship. But if the man is very interesting,
maybe more.
maybe more. If the person is very nice, or if the man she meets is very good, maybe more. Maybe husband is okay, but not definitely. I think the only problem with this sentence is the word definitely, right? Because definitely is too strong. All right, so maybe not definitely, maybe. So this means this is false. Number 3, she always goes out in the evenings.
False.
False.
I think false.
Yeah, it's not always. Because she said, what did she say about herself?
She liked staying
I
at
really
home
enjoy.
and cooking them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she likes going out, but she also likes staying at home, right?
Staying at home, yes.
yeah, cooking dinner for her friends. So it's not always going out.
Yes.
Okay. Number 4, she doesn't do any sport.
False.
False.
She loves tennis and do judo.
Yeah, so she loves tennis and she does judo. Okay, that's good. All right, so this means this is also false. Her ideal man can be younger or older than her.
True.
True, yeah. Because she said between 28 and 38, this is acceptable for her, right? So ideal means, what does ideal mean when you say something ideal? You can explain this, Najat. Can you explain ideal?
Ideal.
It's near perfection.
Like perfect, right? So it's a good choice or the best choice, ideal. So when you say ideal man, ideal situation, ideal meal, ideal anything, it means the best you can think of. Mithali, yes, the perfect, the best you can think of. So for her, the best is between 28 and 38. Okay, this is acceptable and this is good for her, right? So this means the answer is true. Okay, number 6. She doesn't want her date to live far away. Is this true or false?
True.
Yes,
True.
Yeah, because do you see what she said? She said he lives near or in Bristol. Yeah, the same city she lives in, right? So she doesn't want someone who lives far away. So this means, where is Abdullah? So Abdullah, you are too far away. You cannot date Jackie because you're in Libya. Okay.
In Tripoli.
You're in Tripoli, or maybe not in Tripoli. So you need to be in Bristol. This is what she wants. Okay, now let's listen.
Even Sabhas, right?
Yeah, I think he's in Sabhas. Okay, so so let's listen here. It says, where is it? We're going to listen to Jackie. So Jackie has met 2 people, okay? 2 dates. She has 2 dates. So we're going to listen to her conversation with her 2 dates. So it says here, the first one is, of course, Damon. So this is the first person. This is Damon. And the second person she met, the second man, this is Kevin. So she met both of them. And we want to find out what they talked about, okay? So here, what we're going to do is we're going to put these items in the correct order that we hear them, right? So this means number 1, feeling nervous. So they'll talk about this first. And then we want to put number 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we want to put them in the correct order. Are you ready to listen? Or not ready?
Yes, ready.
All right, let me.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like you very quickly to
What's the meaning of feeling nervous?
Feeling nervous. Okay, so nervous is when you feel a little worried. For example, if you have an exam. How do you feel when you have an exam, Sohaib, usually? How do you feel? Do you feel relaxed or do you feel nervous? Nervous is the opposite of relaxed, right? Do you know what relaxed means, Sohaib, when you feel relaxed?
Yeah.
Nervous is the opposite. Nervous means you're worried, you're thinking about something, you're not feeling comfortable, you're not feeling relaxed. All right, so in Arabic, what is it, nervous, Sohaib? Sorry?
توتر.
متوتر بالضبط متوتر شوية. Yes, exactly right. صح. All right, so let's listen. Okay, let me share the sound.
Hi, are you Jackie?
Yes. Hello.
You must be Damon.
Yes, nice to meet you.
You too. I'm a bit nervous, actually.
Yes, so am I. Would you like another coffee?
Yes, please. A cappuccino.
Would you like anything to eat?
No, thanks. I'm not hungry.
Nor am I. I'll go get the coffees then.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Thank you.
So, Jackie, what sort of things are you interested in?
Well, I really love cooking.
So do I. And what kind of things do you cook?
I cook a lot of Japanese food. I actually went to Japan last year.
What a coincidence. So did I. Where did you go?
I went to Kyoto.
What was it like?
It was incredible. The people are so polite and friendly. And you? Where did you go?
I was in Tokyo. I had a great time. I didn't want to come home.
No, nor did I. But did you have problems with the language?
No, I can speak a bit of Japanese.
Ah, I can't. I really want to learn, though.
There are some good Japanese courses online.
I know, but I prefer classes because I like going out and meeting people.
Do you go out a lot then?
Not really. I manage a restaurant, so I don't go out much in the week.
Nor do I. I often work in the evenings too.
You're a piano teacher, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I'd love to play the piano.
Have you got a piano?
No.
Well, that is a bit of a problem.
Okay, let's put the things they talked about in the right order. So they talked about feeling nervous. What's the second thing they talked about?
Cooking.
Cooking. So they talked about cooking. Number 2 is cooking. What's number 3? What did they talk about?
Holiday in Japan.
Holiday in Japan.
Okay. And number 4?
Online.
Online
course.
Japanese courses.
Okay. And of course the last one.
Then working in the
Working in evening.
Right, working in the evening. Okay, what do you think of this, the first date with Damon? Did it go well? Do you think they have a lot in common?
Yes,
Or-
I have a lot. Because
Yeah.
they were in Japanese in the same holiday, I think.
Okay, so they both...
They interest to Japanese language.
They're interested in Japanese language. They both went to Japan, correct?
Yes,
What else is similar? What else do they have in common?
they like piano, maybe.
Yeah, they like music, maybe, but there's something else. What do you think, Rashid? There's another thing they like. Can you remember? Something they both like, something in common.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay, no problem. We can listen again. All right, so now let's check her date with Kevin, the second person. Let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Hi. Are you Kevin?
Yes. Are you Jackie or Penny?
Jackie?
Yes, of course. I'm meeting Penny later.
Right. I'm sorry I'm late. I was looking after my sister's children.
Oh. Do you like kids then?
Yes, I love looking after children.
Oh, I don't. I never want to have kids.
Oh. Well,
I prefer animals. I love dogs.
yes, so do I.
Good. That's one thing we have in common then.
I've got a dog and 3 cats.
Oh, I don't like cats. Oh, okay. So what else? I'm quite sporty.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't do much sport at school.
Oh, I did.
But I'm quite a good tennis player.
Oh, I'm not. I hate the game. I prefer dangerous sports.
Well, I also do judo.
Oh, so do I. Maybe we can have a match sometime. Oh, I'm sorry, do you want a coffee?
Yes, please.
Or do you want to go somewhere for a burger?
No, I'm not hungry, thanks.
Oh, I am.
And anyway, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat.
Oh, I do. I love meat.
Well, you're meeting Penny later. Perhaps she'll have a burger with you.
Okay. So I think maybe her mother is Libyan. That's why she's got good skills. Okay. So what do you think of the second date before we answer? Do you think it went well or not very well?
Not very well.
Not very well. Do they have a lot of things in common? Do you think they have a lot of things in common?
No.
No, right? They don't
No.
like the same things, right? They have lots of, I think they have lots of differences, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's put the things they talked about in the correct order. So what's the first thing they talked about?
Looking after children.
Right, correct, yeah. After that, what did they talk about?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah, dogs and animals. And then they talked about
Tennis.
right.
Tennis.
Yeah, and
Tennis.
after that,
Judo.
Eating meat.
yeah,
Judo.
judo was number 4. The last one, the last part was about
Eating meat.
correct. Exactly, yes. Okay, who doesn't eat meat? Is it Jackie or is it Kevin?
Jackie.
Jackie.
Vegetarian.
Correct, yeah. Jackie's vegetarian. She doesn't eat meat. Okay, so we listened to both dates now. Let's check if we have any other questions. So I think we also answered this part, maybe not all of it. So let's talk about the things that Jackie has in common with each man. So with Kevin, sorry, the first man, Damon, what are the things in common? We talked about, Neiru's talked about a holiday to Japan, that's correct. They like Japanese language. What else?
They like piano.
They like piano, both of them, yeah. But who's the piano teacher? Who is it? Is it Jackie or is it Damon?
Damon.
Yeah, Damon was the piano teacher, correct. But there's another thing they talked about that they both like. Can you remember? Would you like to listen again?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so let's listen again and check it because there's something else in common. Okay, now we'll also listen to the second date, the one with Kevin. But before we listen, can you remember the things in common? What were the things in common between Jackie and Kevin? Who can remember the things in common between them?
Drink coffee.
Yes, they both drank coffee. Okay. What else?
Maybe they like animal, but Kevin like dogs and Jackie like cats.
You're right, Selma. Yes, they talked about animals. So they both like dogs, but Kevin doesn't like cats, right? And Jackie, she likes both. She likes dogs and cats.
And cat.
Yeah, so this is one thing in common, dogs. There's another thing.
And judo.
And judo. They both do judo, right? Okay, let me repeat the track. Let's listen to Damon first, Damon and Jackie, and then we can listen to Kevin and Jackie. Let's listen.
Hi, are you Jackie?
Yes. Hello. You must be Damon.
Yes, nice to meet you.
You too. I'm a bit nervous, actually.
Yes, so am I. Would you like another coffee?
Yes, please. A cappuccino.
Would you like anything to eat?
No, thanks. I'm not hungry.
Nor am I. I'll go get the coffees then.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Thank you.
So, Jackie, what sort of things are you interested in?
Well, I really love cooking.
So do I. And what kind of things do you cook?
I cook a lot of Japanese food. I actually went to Japan last year.
What a coincidence. So did I. Where did you go?
I went to Kyoto.
What was it like?
It was incredible. The people are so polite and friendly. And you? Where did you go?
I was in Tokyo. I had a great time. I didn't want to come home.
No, nor did I. But did you have problems with the language?
No, I can speak a bit of Japanese.
Ah, I can't. I really want to learn, though.
There are some good Japanese courses online.
I know, but I prefer classes because I like going out and meeting people.
Do you go out a lot then?
Not really. I manage a restaurant, so I don't go out much in the week.
Nor do I. I often work in the evenings too.
You're a piano teacher, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I'd love to play the piano.
Have you got a piano?
No.
Well, that is a bit of a problem.
Okay, so they both went to Japan. That's correct. What else is in common? Something else.
Working in evening. At evening.
They both like cooking.
Yeah, they both like, I think they both like Japanese food, right?
Both
Yeah.
are feeling nervous.
Yeah, you're right, Hannah, yes. Both were feeling nervous. And even about the evening, I think Jackie, she didn't say she works in the evening, but she said that she doesn't go out a lot in the week. So I think maybe we can also tick this. We can think it's correct, yeah, because
Manager restaurant.
yeah, she's a restaurant manager. That's why she's usually busy in the evenings, right?
Yeah.
And so this means both of them are usually busy in the evening, so they don't go out a lot in the week. Okay, and let's listen one last time to the second date.
Hi. Are you Kevin?
Yes. Are you Jackie or Penny?
Jackie?
Yes, of course. I'm meeting Penny later.
Right. I'm sorry I'm late. I was looking after my sister's children.
Oh. Do you like kids then?
Yes, I love looking after children.
Oh, I don't. I never want to have kids.
Oh. Well,
I prefer animals. I love dogs.
yes, so do I.
Good. That's one thing we have in common then.
I've got a dog and 3 cats.
Oh, I don't like cats. Okay. So what else? I'm quite sporty.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't do much sport at school.
Oh, I did.
But I'm quite a good tennis player.
Oh, I'm not. I hate the game. I prefer dangerous sports.
Well, I also do judo.
Oh, so do I. Maybe we can have a match sometime. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want a coffee?
Yes, please.
Or do you want to go somewhere for a burger?
No, I'm not hungry, thanks.
Oh, I am.
And anyway, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat.
Oh, I do. I love meat.
Well, you're meeting Penny later. Perhaps she'll have a burger with you.
Okay, so what's there are 2 things
I
in
think
common.
just judo and drink coffee.
But there's something else. Judo is
And
correct.
liking dogs.
Yeah, and dogs, right?
Pets.
Yeah, not all pets. I think
Not
only dogs.
Yes, not cat. Only
Yeah, not
dogs.
cats, just dogs. They both like dogs. And of course they had coffee. Actually, I don't know if they had coffee because Kevin was hungry, right? He wanted to have a burger. And Jackie, was Jackie
Yes, but
hungry?
coffee, I like coffee.
Doesn't hungry.
Yeah, she's not hungry. Yeah, but they both like coffee. You're right, Suhail, yeah. Okay, so we found the things in common. Okay, last question. Who do you think Jackie wants to see again? Who do you think she wants to see again?
Penny.
Damon, maybe.
Because
Because have many common.
Yes, correct. So Jackie, she probably wants to meet Damon from the first date, right?
Yes.
But why? Why do you think she wants to meet? She would like to meet Damon again, in your opinion, Neeruz? Why?
Because have many common with them.
Because they have many common.
Yes, exactly. Because they like the same things, right? They like music, they like cooking, they like Japanese culture, they went to Japan. So there are a lot of things in common. That's why. Yeah, they share a lot of the same interests. So maybe they would like to meet again. Maybe they like each other. All right, so very nice. So we talked about Jackie's dates. Now let's move on. Let's talk about things in common. So here, finding things in common. So it says here, look at these sentences and responses, and then answer question 1 and 2. Okay, so let me read the 2 sentences. So the first one, I really love cooking. So do I. I don't go out much in the evening. Nor do I. So the question is person B saying it's the same for me, or is person B saying it's different for me? In both examples, what do you think? Is the person saying I'm the same or I'm different?
So do I the same?
I'm the same.
Okay,
No,
so the first one, is the same, right? I really love cooking, so do I. It means
So do I.
The person
Same, yes.
agrees, the same.
Yeah.
Correct, very good. And I don't go out much in the evening, nor do I. Is it the same or different?
It's different. Different.
Yes,
It's
the
different.
same.
Nor do I.
The
What's
same.
mean, Noor?
ولا أنا.
Yeah, that's correct.
Eh.
So does the person agree or disagree? Agree. Right? So for example,
yes.
let's
like me,
but in negative. Do you get the idea? So for example, if Neyrouz, if you say I don't like football, for example, let's say you don't like football and I don't like football. For example, let's say we are the same. So if you say I don't like football, if you say that and I am the same, I will say nor do I. Nor do I. It means I agree with you. يعني باللي بزي ولا أنا مثلا حد يقول لك أنا ما نحبش الشوكولاتة ولا أنا إحنا الزوز ما نحبهاش يعني متفق معك في النفي يعني متفق معك في عدم حبك للشيء هذا أو or whatever negative مش شرط هو like مرات حتى verb go ولا play ولا anything. Do you get the idea? So nor do I هي في الحقيقة زي so do I هي نفس الشيء فقط في النيجاتيف هي هذه.
بس يعتمد على الجملة الأولى إذا كانت في البوزيتيف أو
exactly that's it, that's the only difference. فهي يعني أنتوا ديما اعتبروها nor do I اعتبروها نفس الشيء زي so, it's exactly the same. The only difference is here في البداية بس أن استعملنا negative فهي تطلع مع النيجاتيف. That's the idea.
You can't say me neither, صح?
Correct. You can. صح صهيب. You can say me neither. حتى لو قلت me neither معناه أني متفق معك قاعد. So for example, if you say I don't like Bazin, and if I say me neither, it means I'm the same. I'm like you. I don't like Bazin too. You get the idea? So nor do I or me neither.
Yeah.
It's both are correct. You're right. Okay. So we answered also when do we use so, when do we use nor. So when do we use so? When do we use it?
The answer.
Yeah. When do we use so do I or so in the answer?
When do you agree with the person in positive?
Exactly. So we use so when it's the same and positive. We use so. What about nor? When do we use nor?
Negative.
Yes, when it's the same, but the same in negative, right?
Yes.
So this is how we use so, and this is how we use nor. All right, now let's check the next group here. So in the next group, we have A and B. Okay, I'll read it for you. I'm quite a good tennis player. Oh, I'm not. And the next one, I didn't do much sport at school. Oh, I did. So here, do you think the person B, is he the same as person A or not the same or different?
Different.
Different.
Correct. So the person A is different from B. And what about the second example? I didn't do much sport. Oh, I did. Is it the same or is it different, the person?
Different.
Exactly. Correct. So in these two examples, person B is different from person A. You get the idea? So here, this is how you show that you are the same as the person you are talking about, or you are different. So you can use these to show that you're the same or different. Okay? Is it clear? Do you get the idea?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's use these rules. Let's use these ideas. Let's use them to complete the table, okay? So let's take a look at the table. Okay, so this is what you said, Suhaib. You said about here في الملحوظة مكتوبة تحت. Neither do I, neither am I, neither did I, neither do I. So you can say neither. It's also okay, it's acceptable. Okay, so I want you to use these words in the box. I want you to use them to complete the table. Okay, so let's do this together. So number one, I'm a bit nervous. So if it's the same, you will say, so am I. But for example, let's say it's different.
Nor
am I.
All right. How do we say it?
Oh, I'm not.
But can we say nor am I?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Different.
How do we say different, Suhaib?
Yes, it's positive.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm nervous and you're nervous, you will say, so am I. But if you're nervous and I'm not nervous, what do I say?
Oh, I'm not.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, oh, I'm not. Means I'm not.
Because not the same.
Yeah, we're not the same. We're different. Right? Okay, next one. I'm not hungry.
I'm hungry.
Nor am I.
Yeah, because why did we use nor am I, Neiruz? Why?
Because the same.
The same and?
Negative.
And negative.
And negative. Yeah.
Exactly. Then I'm negative, so we have to say nor am I. Right? So I'm not hungry, nor am I. It means both of us are the same. We're not hungry. You are not hungry, I'm not hungry. We're the same. Okay?
Yes.
But for example, if you're hungry and your friend is not hungry, what do you say?
Oh, I am.
Right. Yeah, you'll say, oh, I am. Right? Oh, I am. Okay, number 3. I love children.
So do I. So do I.
Yeah,
So
so do I. because it's positive, right? So you'll say, so do I. And if it's different, you'll say, oh, I don't, means I don't love children. Okay, number 4, I don't eat meat. Nor do I, if you agree, or if you're the same, nor do I. But if you eat meat, what do you say?
Oh, I do.
Oh, I
do.
Yeah, oh, I do. Because this is present simple, right? Do, does. Okay, number 5. I went to Japan last year.
So did I.
Right, so did I, because it's in the past, right? So did I. المفروض ما فيهمش فاصلة. So did I.
If different, oh, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
Right, no, I didn't. Okay, what about number 6? I didn't want to come.
Nor did I.
Nor did I.
Nor did I.
هو يلخبط شوي.
Yeah, all right. So, so they need a little bit of getting used to, but I think if you get used to them, they're not hard. They need a little bit of practice, I think. Okay, so we completed the answers. This is how you can show that you are the same or to show that you're different. Of course, the purpose or the idea is we do all of this because we want to find things in common. Do you get the idea? So maybe if you want to know more about someone, or if you're meeting someone for the first time, you can use this to see the similarities and the differences, right? To see if you have a lot of things in common, or maybe not a lot of things in common. And this, of course, helps. All right?
Yes. Yes.
So it says here we can say nor or neither. So you can say neither am I, neither do I, neither did I. So you can say nor or neither. It's up to you. It's optional. All right? Okay, let's take a look. Let's see if we have any tips. نشوف لو في أي ملاحظات in the summary. Let's take a look. Okay, finding things in common, blah, blah. Okay, so here we have some nice tips, okay? So the first tip, this is repeated, نفسها مكررينها، هي قصة neither. So you can use neither instead of nor. It's up to you, okay? This is the first tip. The second tip here, Salma, can you read the second tip for us, please? What does it say?
Okay, we can say yes. That's the yeah.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
We can say yes or no before phrases. Phrases, yeah. With so or not. A, I really like tennis. B, yes, so do I. A, I didn't see that. B, no, nor did I.
Yeah, so the point here is they just want to tell you that sometimes in spoken English, they sometimes add yes and they add no. Do you get the idea? You don't have to do this, but maybe if you go to the UK and if you say something and the person agrees with you or disagrees, maybe they will use one of these words. Maybe they'll say, yes, so do I. So for example, if you say, I love spicy foods, and the person agrees with you, or the person is the same, the person will say, yes, so do I, right? And the same thing with no, nor did I, for example. I didn't see that. No, nor did I. So this is the point. Now, the last tip is also good. This one maybe is kind of easy. Hannah, can you please read this last tip for us?
Okay. We can also use me too to agree with the positive sentence and me neither, not me nor, to agree with the negative sentence. I like cooking, be me too. I don't like fish, be me neither.
Okay, so this is the tip for lazy students. Okay, so if you're lazy, this is for you. Lazy student tip. لخص لك الدرس هنا.
It's easy.
Yes. Actually, I recommend this more than so did I,
And
nor do
common.
I. Yeah, good point, Nayuz. Yes, first of all, it's easy and it's common. So if you're stuck in a real life situation, this is all you need to know.
Me too.
Me too. If you agree, مهما كان التنس اللي استعمله في past, في present, في future, whatever. Me too.
Yes.
Right? If you're the same, me too, وانتهت القصة, right? And if you're different, me neither.
Me neither.
Of course, this is when you agree. القصة هنا في الagreement.
Agree with negative, yes.
Yeah, agree with negative. It doesn't say what to do if you disagree. Let me see if there's any points. No, مفيش طريقة مختصرة. No. So you can only do the lazy tip here. You can only use it for agreement. So this is the easy way to do it. Me too, me neither. All right? Okay, so I think it's clear now. So let's listen here and maybe practice a little bit. Try to get the stress here. Try to get used to it. So let me play the CD for you. So we want to listen to track. So I just want you to listen and repeat. That's all you need to do.
So am I.
Mm-hmm.
So am I.
So am I.
So am I.
So am I.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, I'm not.
I am not.
Nor am I.
No am I.
Nor am I.
Nor am I.
Oh, I am.
Oh, I am.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
I
I am.
am.
So do I.
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 Oh, I don't.
Oh,
Didn't.
I don't.
Oh,
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I don't.
Nor do I.
No do I.
No, do
No
you?
do
No do
I. No do I.
Oh, I do.
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 Mm-hmm. Oops.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I
Oh, I
didn't.
didn't.
Oh, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Nor did I.
Nor did
Nor
I.
Nor did I.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I did.
Okay, so you can see that the pronunciation is not difficult, but you just need to, I think, get the stress right. So when you say it, you don't say, so am I. No, am is not stressed. So you need to say it a little faster. So am I. So am I. You get the idea? Am is not stressed. You need to go through it quickly. So what they're trying to show you in the examples, all of these, there's no stress on the auxiliary. Do you get the idea? ديما الأوكسيلري ما فيش stress. To get the idea. Negative طبعا فيهم. Sorry. Negatives usually there is a stress, but why? حتى دي فيها stress. Nor did I. So do I. Oh, I do. Okay. So in these examples, when the auxiliary is in the middle, there's no stress. So you should say, so did I, nor am I, so do I, nor did I. So the middle auxiliary is not stressed. This is the idea here with pronunciation. Okay, we can move on to the exercise. So here, I want you to write 2 responses to each sentence. So here it means you should agree, or you should say it's the same for you, and you should also say that it's different for you. Okay, so number 6, I'm quite tired. So if you agree, or if you're the same, you will say, so am I. But if you're not the same, if you're different, you will say, oh, I'm not. What about number 2, Rashid? I don't like fish. What's the response here?
Nor I do.
Do I?
Again, Rashid?
Nor I do.
Ax, nor?
I don't.
Nor do I.
Rashid, nor? بداية صح لكن التانيات الزوز عكسهم.
Do I?
Yes, correct. Nor do I. خلنا نرجع لك الجدول مش تقدر تشوفه. مش لو باين لك. Can you see it? Nor do I. ما عندناش do I هنا. لا هي موجودة. Can you see nor do I?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so معناها لو متفق معي بتقول لي no do I, nor do I. بس مثلا لو أنت مختلف عليها, if you're different, what do you say?
Oh, I don't.
أنت بتعكس. You'll say, oh, I
did.
do. Right? لأنه هو بديلك هنا بالpresent simple, فهو بدالك بالنفي. فأنت لو بتوافقه في النفي بتقول nor do I. أنا حتى أنا زيك ما نحبش الفش. بس لو بتخالفه بتقول oh, I do. Do you get the idea, Rashid?
Yes.
All right, let's do it again. So, I don't like fish.
Nor do I.
And if you're different, what do you say?
Oh, I do.
Very nice, correct. All right, good. Okay, Hannah, I hate getting up early.
I know. I hate. I hate now. I nor do.
Oh, okay, so here, first of all, this is present simple, right? I hate. ده معناها البريزنت simple شو بنستعمله؟ أنا واحدة من المجموعة. هل بتستعملي الآن ولا do ولا did؟ لكن ما عندكش أنت verb to be هنا. ما فيش am، ما فيش is. معناها بتستعملي do, right? وما عندكش negative. So the sentence is positive. So you will say, I hate getting up early. So do I. So do I. So do I. Right? So do I.
Right. Yeah.
But if you're different, what do you say?
Nor do. I nor do.
Okay, let's write them. Maybe it's easier if we write them. Okay, so let's do number 2. Number 2, I like fish. I don't like fish. So you can say nor do I, or you can say oh, I do. Okay. Number 3, I hate getting up early. So do I. And what's the, if you're different, what do you say, Hannah?
So do I. Nor do.
لا النور في الاتفاق لكن في المخالفة we don't use nor. So we can say oh, I don't. Oh, I don't. Okay, and let's see, Najat. I went away last weekend. So if you're the same, Najat, what do you say? If you're the same. And if you're different, what do you say? So I went away last weekend. Of course, this is past simple. So what do we say here in the past simple? Okay, Najat's not there. So Suhaib, what about you? Can you do, are you back, Najat?
Yes.
Yes, sorry. Which the?
Number 4 here.
I went away last weekend. Positive, so did I.
Okay, so if you're the same, you'll say so did I.
And the negative,
yeah?
I didn't.
Oh, I didn't. All right, nice. Okay, number 5, Suhaib. So, I'm not from this town. So if it's the same for you, what do you say?
If the same, me too.
Okay, this is an easy way, and it's correct. Me too.
And if different, me neither.
Correct. And if you want to do it with so do I, nor do I, how do you do it?
Nor do I.
Nor is correct, but not do. Because this is very
Nor am I think.
Yeah, you're right. So, nor am, fish comma, there's no comma. Nor am I. That's correct. Because verb to be. And if it's different for you.
I am. Oh, I am.
Yes. Oh, I am. Right. Okay, number 6, Abdullah.
Number 6.
I didn't sleep well last night. So if you're the same, what do you say?
Oh, I did.
Okay, correct. Oh, I did. No. Oh, I did is not the same. It's different.
Yes.
Now, oh, I did.
No,
أنت جاوبت على النص الثاني.
Yes.
So, because we have negative, so you will say
no did I.
Right. Nor did I. And if you're different,
Oh, I did.
Right. Oh, I did. All right, number 7, Selma. I don't play video games. If you're the same, what do you say?
Oh, I do.
Okay. Oh, I do. This is when you're different. But when you're the same?
Nor do I.
That's it. Nor do I. And if you're different, what is it? What is it, Selma?
Oh, I do.
Oh, I do. Okay. Do you get the idea how this works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like mathematics. You just need to apply the rule. So there are a few things you need to know. Is the person using a negative or a positive? This is the first thing. Then the second thing you need to know is which tense, present simple, past simple, or verb to be. This is the second thing you need to know. If you know which tense and you know if positive or negative, then all you need to do with the third step, do you agree or do you disagree? I mean, is it the same for you or is it different? And that's all right? So it needs a little bit of organization. Or whenever you're stuck, me too, me neither. If you agree, of course. If you're the same, me too, me neither. All right? All right, so now let's move to listening. We have this exercise. It says, listen to 6 sentences and say it's the same for you. Listen again and say it's different for you. All right, so this time, instead of reading them, we're going to listen to them. And each time you listen to it, I want each one of you to answer when it's the same and when it's different for you. Okay, so it means you'll answer in both situations, when it's the same and when it's different. So let's listen and let's start first. So we're going to start with you, Hannah, okay? So you're going to listen and after that you can respond. So let's go to the listening. 25.
I'm not married.
Hannah?
Me too.
But he said, I'm not married. My gosh, I'm married.
I'm not married? Neither me.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Yeah. أنا حتى أنت مش معي. لكن لو فرضا أنت العكس.
شنو هو السؤال الأول؟
I'm not married.
I'm not married. So I am I.
لا when it's different في المخالفة ما نقدروش نستعمل so و nor. so و nor للموافقة فقط. When it's the same. دي كانت the idea. يعني الصور والنور السو والنور هذو لما أنت موافقة للشخص when it's the same. بس لما مختلفة لازم تقولي oh أنا كذا. دي كانت the idea.
I'm not.
That's it. Oh, I'm not. العكس يعني. Oh, I am. You get the idea? Because he said, I'm not married. So if it's the same for you, you will say, me neither. But if it's different for you, you will say, oh, I am.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm not married, yeah. Okay, let's listen to the next one. Okay, Najat, this is yours.
Okay.
I'm really hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very hungry
Mm-hmm.
now. So am I.
Correct. So am I. If you're hungry too, you will say so am I. But if you're not hungry,
I am not.
that's it. Oh, I'm not. Means you're not really hungry. All right, great.
I'm hungry.
But you are hungry now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. I'm usually hungry anyways. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is for Suhaib, for you. Let's listen.
Okay.
I don't watch TV very often.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear it, Suhaib?
No. I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything? Okay, let's listen again.
I don't watch TV very often.
Did you hear it now?
I don't watch TV very often.
Correct. So if it's the same for you, what do you say?
No, nor did I.
But it's in the present.
Nor do I.
Right, very correct. Nor do I. And if it's different for you?
Oh, I don't.
But it's negative. And هو قال I don't watch TV very often.
Oh, I do.
بالضبط. Very good, yeah. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Good.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Now, next one. This is for you, Rashid. So let's listen.
I usually get up before 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I don't. Good. And if it's the same?
Nor do I.
لا هي قالت أنا I usually get up before 7. أنت في الأول خالفتها قلت شو قلت أنت؟
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I don't. أنت خالفتها، معناها قلت أنت ما تفيقش قبل 7. لكن توني بيك تقول أنك أنت زيها the same.
So am I.
Do.
Do. لأن هي قالت I get up. فهي تستعمل في present simple. Right? ما استعملتش am و is هي. صح ولا يا راشد؟ So you need to use do. All right, so let me repeat it for you. Okay, listen again, Rashid.
I usually get up before 7.
Oh, I don't.
And if it's the same?
So I do.
أعكسها الأخيرة.
So do I.
Yeah, so do I. Very nice. Great. Okay, so Neiruz, your turn.
Yes.
I didn't study English last year.
Okay. Nor do I. Nor did I.
Correct. If you're different, nor did I.
Yes. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did.
Right. Oh, I did. So if it's different for you, and if you actually studied, you'll say, oh, I did.
Yes.
Oh, I did. All right. Very nice. Now, next one. Where's some? Okay. So here you are. Okay.
I stayed at home last night.
So did I.
So did I, if you're the same. And if you're different?
Oh, I didn't.
Right. Oh, I didn't. Correct. Okay, so I think that was the last one. Okay, so you can, I think you get the idea. Now, now here number 8, I think this is the last one in the group. بعدها في موضوع تاني, pronunciation. Okay, so this is the last exercise in this topic. Now, what we want to do is, one of you will talk about, let's say, 2 examples, and someone else will disagree. So here, let's start with Abdullah. Hi, Abdullah. Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So Abdullah, I want you to start any sentence with. You can choose any of these phrases. Okay. Choose any of them.
Okay.
And then after you talk about them, Hannah will respond. هي حتستجيب سواء موافقاتك يعني سواء زيك أو مختلف عليك حتقول لنا. Okay.
Okay. I went to beach.
I went to the beach. When did you go to the beach? أمتى؟ Yesterday, for example. You can say yesterday. Okay, I went to the beach yesterday. What about you, Hannah?
Oh, I'm not.
لكن هو استعمل past simple صح ولا؟ استعمل ماضي هو. أنت لازم تستعمل حتى أنت الماضي. You have to use the past simple.
Oh, I didn't.
Very good. Oh, I didn't. معناها أنت مختلفة عليه. You didn't go. Very good, very good. Okay, so Najat, you can choose any of these phrases to complete it, and Suhaib will respond.
Okay. I don't like going out on weekend.
Okay, I don't like going out at the weekend. Okay. What about you, Suhaib?
Oh, I don't. Oh, I do.
So you're different, right? Oh, I do.
Yes.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, so Rashid, you can choose any of these sentences and Nairuz will respond. So she will tell you if she's the same or if she's different. Okay, so you can choose, Rashid. Okay, I think Rashid's not there. Okay, so
I don't like.
Yes, Rashid.
Get up early.
I don't like to get up early. What about you, Nairuz?
Oh, I do.
You like getting up early?
He said I don't, huh?
Yeah, he said I don't. And you said, oh, I do.
I don't.
لا أنت إجابتك الأولى هي كانت صح هي oh I do. أنت معناها
because مخالفتها أنا because I like to get up early.
Is this in real life? Do you like to get up early?
Yes.
Okay, it's a bit strange. Okay, so
because I'm working every day morning.
Yeah,
so
but does it mean you like to get up? Because there's a difference between you get up early every day in the morning and between you like it.
Yes, I like morning.
Okay. So yes. Your answer is correct. Oh, I do. So it means you're different. Yes. Okay, now Selma, you can choose a sentence here. Tell us about something you like or anything. Choose any of these. And Abdullah will respond. He'll respond to you.
I didn't go away last week.
You didn't go?
قلت go out last week.
Okay, good. I didn't go out last week. So how do you respond, Abdullah? So what's the response here? So she said, I didn't go out last week. And the correct response should be...
nor did I.
Nor did I. It means you're the same. You didn't go out too, right?
Yeah.
Right. Excellent. Great. Okay, let's use the last one. شوف مثال أخير. Okay, so Najat, you can choose any of these sentences, and Hannah will respond.
Okay, I'll choose difficult. I'm not interested in math.
I'm not interested in math. What about you, Hannah?
I not what?
I'm not interested in math. هي مش مهتمة بالرياضيات قالت لك. Are you the same or are you different?
Different.
Okay. So if you're different حتقولي هي قالت لك I'm not فأنت بتخالفها بتقولي
I did.
بتقولي I am. لأن هي استعملت am في جملتها. هي قالت لك I'm not قالت لك فأنت you have to use the same one. You have to say
I am.
I am. Right? I am. Okay, so this is the idea. This is how we use agreement or finding things in common. This is how you can talk about yourself and find things in common with your friends or anybody you're talking to. Okay, so here let's talk about regular verbs. So here we want to focus on pronunciation, okay? Of course, all of you know how to change regular verbs to the past. How do we change regular verbs to the past? What do we do?
Add ed.
Add ed.
That's it, right? Just ed. We don't do anything else, right? So we talked about this before. But here we don't want to focus on grammar. We don't want to focus on ed, and we want to focus on pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Yeah, that's what we want to focus on. So here it says, how do we say the past simple forms? Now, in the box, we only have infinitives, okay? So I want you to change them to the past, and I want you to say them. So let's divide maybe this group into, so each one can do maybe 2 of them. So, okay, let's start with Rashid. Rashid, can you read the first 2 verbs and change them to the past, please?
Wanted. Offer, offered.
Okay. Neyrouz, what about the next 2?
Need, needed. Decide, decided.
All right, good. Suhaib, next one, next 2.
Move it. Start.
All right. Najat, what about the next 2? We are here.
Yes, stayed and visited.
Okay. Hannah, the next 2?
Stop it to open it.
Okay. Selma, the next 2?
Closed, waited.
Okay. Abdullah, the next one. Next two, I mean. Yeah. This one. انت هنا واصل.
Yes, I know.
How do we change it to the past? We just put D, right?
Like it. No.
Correct. But how do we pronounce it? كيف نطقها؟ واللي قبلها خليك ما تدريش اللي قبلها.
Yes. Continued.
Okay. And the one after it, اللي بعد continue.
Like it.
Okay. Okay. And let's see. Nehru's. What about the next two?
Travel, traveled, developed.
Okay. Rashid, the next two.
Hate, hated, learned.
Okay. And the last two. Selma, can you read the last two?
Okay. Worked, loved.
Okay. Now, how do we pronounce this one? This question is for all of you. How do we say that? What's the past of this? How do we say it?
Closed.
Closed.
Okay, okay.
Closed.
Okay, what about the past of this one?
Worked.
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 And what about this?
Like.
Mm-hmm.
Liked.
Okay.
Some pronounce T and some D and some D.
Yes. So
Like I.
هذا هو اللي بيوريهولنا. So the idea, we actually have more than one sound. لكن هنا طبعا ما نبوش يتكلموا لكم على كل الأصوات، فاحنا ما نبوش نلخبطوا الإكسرسايز. طبعا التركيز كله في الإكسرسايز هذا على صوت الإد. This sound it.
Yes.
So it's not a T sound. رغم أن كلامكم صح، في أصوات تانية في منهم حتى ما يطلع الإد، في منهم يعني يطلع T sound، لكن خلينا في موضوعنا. So here I want you to pay attention to this sound. لكن قبل ما نسمع وقبل ما ندير الريكوردينج let's check the tip هذا حيسهل عننا هلبة. So it says when a regular verb ends in T or D معناها ركزوا في النهايات. Okay, so if the regular verb ends with T or it ends with D, the ED اللي بيجينا في الأخير, how does it sound? It sounds like it, اللي هو الصوت اللي مطلوب نركزوا فيه اليوم. All right? So I just want you to focus on the it sound. It's a short vowel sound. هذه الآي اللي وافقك هذه short sound, short I. It, مش إيد, it. All right? So I'm going to play the CD and I want you to listen to all of them. And then I want you to tell me which past verbs or which verbs in when you add ed, which ones of them, which ones have the it sound. Okay, so this is what we want to do. So let me play the track.
Wanted. Offered. Needed. Decided. Moved. Started. Stayed. Visited. stopped, opened, closed, waited, continued, liked, travelled, developed, hated, learned, worked, loved.
Okay, so what do you think? Which of these words had the "it" ending in the past? Which ones?
Wait.
Want.
Want,
Oh.
correct.
Need. Needed. Tried.
Yeah.
Decided.
waited.
Yeah طبعا احنا التركيز لما في التغيير طبعا مش في حالتهم من infinitive of course, right?
Yes.
So we're talking about the change after you change it from present to past, مش في حالة الانفينيتيف. وهذه القصة. بس إجابتكم كانت صح. Let me just check the camera. Okay. Where is it? Sorry, just a second. Okay, so we agreed that want is correct. So want, wanted. خلينا نديرهم من الأول نقولوهم في الباست أحسن. Okay. So wanted. What else؟ فيهم صوت it في الأخير. What other verb?
Offer.
No. Offered ما فيهاش مش offer it. Offered. ما فيش صوت إضافي.
Needed.
Needed. Correct?
Yes. Decided.
Decided.
Move it.
No. Move it has started.
Moved. Started.
Visited.
Visited.
Closed.
Waited.
Closed.
No. Waited.
Continue.
Also continued. No.
Like it.
No.
Work it.
Work it.
No. What about hate?
Hated. Yeah.
Yes.
Develop.
Which one? Developed. No. So في الحقيقة عندنا 3 أصوات. 3 sounds. ما غير هنا طبعا مركزين لكم على الإد بس. عندنا صوت الد دي من غير vowel. ما فيش قبلها حرف متحرك. يعني مثلا هذول اللي حنحطهم.
Like close.
Yes, correct. هذول اللي حنحطهم في box. ما بش موضوعنا اليوم لكن ممكن يساعد يعني. اوكي على الأقل باش نصنفوهم كلهم. اوكي so حنديروا 3 تصنيفات اللي هم فيهم صوت الإد اللي هو موضوعنا اليوم، واللي فيه اللي صوتهم دي من غير الصوت المتحرك، وفي اللي هم في الصندوق الأزرق هذا الصوت الثاني. Who can tell me which sound is this؟ فيهم صوت ثالث هذا. Which one? Who can tell me؟
T في حرف تاء.
Yes, it's a t sound. So let's talk about the blue boxes first, okay? So stopped, 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 developed,
Stopped.
developed, worked, worked. He worked in a company. He worked, worked. There's a t sound. هو في الكتيبة ED كلهم لكن النطق مش زي بعض. So worked, liked, stopped, developed. So it's a t sound. اللي في الصندوق الأحمر in the red box هادو فيهم صوت D من غير syllable جديد. اوكي؟ يعني ما نقولوش offered، نقولوا offered، مش move it، moved. عرفت الفرق؟ يعني الفرق كله في الصوت المتحرك هذا. قرأتوا الحرف المتحرك هذا؟ في الكلمات اللي في الريد بوكس ما فيهمش الصوت المتحرك. offered، moved، stayed، opened، closed، continued، loved، learned، traveled. لاحظوا ما نديرش في صوت متحرك يعني لما نضيف في الاي دي. لكن موضوع درسنا اليوم اللي عليهم التكست the green text كلهم فيهم صوت متحرك صح؟ لاحظوا wanted، needed، decided، started، waited، hated، visited. Do you get the idea?
Yes.
فالموضوع كله على قصة id. So this time I'm going to repeat it من المرة الأخيرة one last time قبل ما نكمله. So this time I just want you to listen and repeat. نتعودوا عليهم شوية. Let's listen and repeat.
Track 26. Wanted.
Wanted.
Everyone?
Wanted.
Wanted.
Good.
Offered.
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 Needed.
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 Decided.
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 Moved.
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 Good.
Move.
Started.
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 Stayed.
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 Visited.
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 Stopped.
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 Opened.
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 Closed.
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 Waited.
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 Continued.
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 Liked.
Like.
Like.
Liked.
Travelled.
Traveled.
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 Developed.
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 Hated.
Hated.
Heated.
Learned.
Learned.
Worked.
Learned.
Worked.
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 Good.
Loved.
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 Okay. All right. So we'll talk more about this in our next lesson, and we'll also do an exercise. And after that, we'll talk about our next topic. And the موضوع important. It's about have to and had to. So we'll talk about this. We'll also talk about some vocabulary, about employment. So thank you for your time. That's all for tonight. And I'll meet you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night. See you on Thursday.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you. Good night.
welcome. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.